Today, I'm going to show you how to crochet these super cute mini chicks. I made a whole set of them and they turn out adorable. My name is Lilish from yarncreationideas.com, and in this tutorial, I will walk you step by step through the process. They are beginner friendly, quick to make, and perfect for gifts, decorations, or even classroom treats. If you would like the written pattern, just leave me a comment below and I will send it to you.
Materials for this project. Tissue yarn number 4. You're going to need a little piece of orange color for the beak here, safety eyes, markers or a string if you prefer to mark with string, jumbo needle, scissors, 3.5 mm hook, stuffing. Let's get to work. We're going to start with a simplified version of the magic ring. Holding the yarn here, position this tail in a little circle and make a little X right there. Hold it. Insert the hook inside the circle. Bring the yarn from the back and make the first stitch. And this stitch is to secure the ring. Inside this ring, we're going to make 8 single crochet. This is 5. We make 3 more. 6, 7, and 8. Now that we made 8 single crochet, we're going to pull the tail and close the ring. And here it is now when either you used a stitch marker or a string. So now we find the first single crochet we made and we start by doing increases. We're going to make 8 increases, so 2 stitches for every prior stitch. That will give us 16 stitches. So right here is 4 and 2 more in here. That will give us 6 and 2 more in here. That will give us 8 and so on. We continue until we have 16 stitches. This is 14, 15 and 16. So here we are at the marker here. And if you had your stitch marker, you will have your stitch marker right there. And that is round 2. For round 3, we're going to start with 1 single crochet. We send this marker to the back and we start with 1 single crochet and 1 increase. And we're going to repeat 1 single crochet, 1 increase 8 times until we have 24 stitches in total. This is the increase, that's 2 times, 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet, 1 increase. We're going to repeat that until we get here. See you shortly. Completed round 3, make sure you have 24 stitches. For round 4, going to make 2 single crochet and 1 increase. So the increase, to review, is 2 stitches and 1 stitch. 2 single crochet, 1 increase, and we repeat this 8 times. Completed round 4 with 32 stitches. Please validate you have 32 stitches. For round 5, this is going to be very simple. Round 5, 6 and 7. Make 1 single crochet for every stitch available. You have 32 stitches for the prior round. You're going to make 32 stitches for 3 rounds, which is round 5, 6, and 7. Once I finish these 3 rounds, I'll see you in round 8. We continue and I'll see you here in round 8. For round 8, we're going to do 2 single crochet and 1 invisible decrease times 8, which should have a total of 24 stitches. We're going to make 2 single crochet, 1 and 2, and now we're going to make an invisible decrease. For those new to the invisible decrease, we take the front loop and this front loop, and we're going to work. In those 2 front loops, we're going to make 1 invisible decrease. So we insert the hook in the first front loop, bring it down and insert the hook again in the second front loop, bring the yarn from the back, pull through, yarn over and complete your invisible decrease. Now we make 2 single crochet for the next 2 stitches, and for the next one we're going to repeat the invisible decrease, insert the hook in the front loop, twist it a little bit, insert the hook in the next loop, pull the yarn from the back, bring it to the front, yarn over and pull through 2. This is our second invisible decrease. So we're going to make this pattern 8 times for a total of 24 stitches. And when I have my 24 stitches, I'll see you here. See you shortly. This is the end of my round 8 and I have my last stitch, which is an invisible decrease, and I complete my 24 stitches. For round 9, we're going to work only in the front loop, only. We start in the front loop only and we make 2 single crochet, and now in the next front loop only we're going to make an increase, so 2 stitches in 1. The next one, in the front loop only, single crochet, another single crochet in the next stitch. For the next one, in the front loop, the whole round is in the front loop. The next one, 1 single crochet and 1 single crochet. In the next one, 2 single crochet equals an increase, and we're going to repeat this. 2 single crochet, 1 increase, 2 single crochet, 1 increase, 2 single crochet, 1 increase times 8 equals 32 stitches. See you here. I completed round 9 with 32 stitches. Please validate that you made your round of front loop only by looking at the inside and making sure that you see the back loop inside this round. At this point, you should have 32 stitches in total. For round 10, we're going to make 5 single crochet and 1 decrease, because now we want to go to minimize the round. So we're going to make 5 single crochet and 1 invisible decrease times 4. Invisible decrease, and now we're going to make 5 single crochet and 8. The next one, an invisible decrease. We're going to repeat this pattern 2 times. And at the end of this round, you should have 4 more stitches to do. So we'll continue and I'll see you shortly. I am here at the end of round 10 and I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 available spots for my last 4 single crochet. And from here, I completed round 10 with 28 stitches. For round 11, I am going to start with 1 invisible decrease right at the beginning. And this is my invisible decrease, and I am going to make 5 single crochet. Now that I have that, my pattern will be for round 11, 1 invisible decrease plus 5 single crochet. That should give me a total of 4 times a total of 24 stitches. And I'll see you when I finish this round. I completed round 11 with a decrease and 5 single crochet times 4 equal 24 stitches. Validate you have 24 stitches. For round 12, we're going to start with 4 single crochet and 1 invisible decrease. And we will have a total of 20 stitches. Invisible decrease and 4 single crochet and so on. See you shortly. I completed round 12 and I have 20 stitches. Validate you have 20 stitches. It is time for us to utilize our little safety eyes. I like to use this as my back, so the front estimate here where to put the eyes, and it's going to be in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The eyes will be in round 9. Leave some space in between. Put them right there. Put the back of the eye to secure the eye. Rest the eye. Careful there. We do the same thing with the other one. Make sure you're leaving some space. And in here you can leave as big space or small space, whatever you want. Like in here, I use smaller eyes for this one, and pretty much we are at good here, leaving 3 or 4 stitches there. So we go ahead and put the back of the eye in there. So now we have those 2 eyes. So good. Perfect. And now we need to start putting the stuffing. Now that we are at 20 stitches, we're going to reduce it to 16. To do that, we'll do 3 single crochet and 1 invisible decrease times 4. So we hold here make sure you send the stuffing back so it's not coming back in the hook, and we start by doing 3 single crochet. And now we're going to do an invisible decrease times 4, and I will see you here at the end. We should have a total of 16 stitches. I completed round 13 with 16 stitches. Please validate you have 16 stitches. For round 14, we're going to reduce it 4. So we will have a total of 12 stitches. For round 14, we're going to start with 2 single crochet. and 1 invisible decrease. We're going to repeat this pattern times 4 for a total of 12 stitches. I'll see you here when I have 12 stitches. For round 15, we're going to start with 1 single crochet and 1 invisible decrease, and we're going to repeat this 4 times to the total of 8 stitches at the end of this round. See you shortly. I completed round 15. I have a total of 8 stitches. Please validate. Now we're going to chain 8. Now that we chain 8, we let this go for a second. Find the next stitch. Bring this loop and under. And now we go to the next stitch and we make a single crochet. So that is 1. Let's go ahead and work on the other 3. So we do chain 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let it go for 1 second. Find the next stitch. Bring it, bring the loop from the back. Find the next stitch and make a single crochet right there. Find the next stitch. Bring the loop under, find the next stitch right there and make a single crochet. Now we're going to do the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let it go. Find the next stitch. Bring it from the back. And from here, this is the last one. So we're going to just slip stitch right there and cut the yarn. Pull the last loop that we had there, and now we have the little chicken on the top here. So now take this and we're going to send it through the back. Find it right there.